So a third final tomorrow for Chen Long, 2 years after the last time he was in the final of the Super Series finals, and on that occasion he won. He knows he'll have Danish opposition, but will it be Hans Christian Vitinghus or Jan Jorgensen? So our next and last semi-final is men's doubles, and there Mathias Boe and Carsten Mogensen, the three-time former champions, and they're up against the world number ones. There they are, Yong Dae and Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong. Well, this from the bottom half of the draw. Top half, Chai Biao and Hong Wei will take on Endo and Hawakawa. So the world number ones, Yong Dae and Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong. 8 Super Series tournaments, 5 finals in 5 consecutive Super Series played. Their opponents, Mathias Boe and Carsten Mogensen, looking for a 5th final at the Super Series finals. Became world number ones Yong Dae and Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong on the 14th of August earlier this year. Yong Dae, there he is, was in 3 consecutive finals with former partner Jung Jae-sung, winner of the Super Series finals in 2009 and twice a runners-up the year before that and the year after his victory with former partner. The 3-time former champions, Mathias Boe and Carsten Mogensen, the Danes appearing in their 7th consecutive Super Series finals. And this is only the 7th edition of this prestigious event. This, their 7th consecutive semi-final as well. That is a remarkable record.
Right for you. Okay. You serve.
Sharmao.
Oh,
China or
receive. Okay.
Yep. That's first duty completed. The toss of the coin. So Yong Dae and Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong, the world number ones. Number 1 on the Super Series ranking as well. Finished 2nd of Group A. Their win-loss record for the year, that's phenomenal, isn't it? Because 11 tournaments played, 8 finals, winning 5 of them. And 4 of them were Super Series events. Japan, Indonesia, Australia and China. Well, on Wednesday they beat the world champions, the pair that had beaten them for the gold medal at the World Championships in Copenhagen, and reversed the result, beating them in 2 straight games. And then on Thursday they lost to Chai Biao and Hong Wei, also in 2 straight games. And of course yesterday they weren't required to play because they were given a walkover by former world champions Mohamed Hassan and Hendra Setiawan. But this is the most phenomenal record. Only 2 other players, a mixed doubles pair from Thailand, have competed in all 7 Super Series finals. But for the world number 2s, they've gone up 1 place this week to be in 7 consecutive semi-finals and looking for your 5th final in total, having won this title 3 times, is just astonishing. So they topped Group B They beat the number 2 seeds Lee Shengmu and Sai Chia-sin of Taipei on Wednesday, and then the number 3 seeds Hiroyuki Endo and Kenichi Hawakawa of Japan. They needed 3 games for that though. And then yesterday they lost to Liu Xiaolong and Chu Sihan of China, but they knew that whether they lost in 2 straight games or in 3 games, they were going to end top of their group. So the umpire, as I say, from China, Xiao Chiao-Mao, Rohana da Silva of Sri Lanka, our service judge. Well, this will be the 4th meeting between these 2 pairs. And if you're a Danish fan, you'll be a little bit concerned because the previous 3 is 3-0 in favour of the Koreans.
Yong Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong, Korea. And on my left, Mathias Boe-Carsten
I totally
Mogensen,
agree with you, Jill.
Denmark.
It seems like the style of the Koreans is not really suiting the 2 Danish players, but let's see how it goes today.
Yeah.
Level. Play.
Well, it may be from the previous encounters that the Korean style is suited to playing against the Danes, but can't help but think about the Danes' record in this tournament, Morten. I was saying that 7th consecutive Super Series finals, that's 7th of 7.
Yes.
And 7th consecutive semi-final.
You ready?
Sorry, it was just a problem.
Well, umpire very sharp to say.
Love.
Can't
Get on with it.
Can't take too long. Looking for a 5th final, the Danes. I mean, this is obviously a favourite event for them.
It is, no doubt about it, but somehow I think you can have a favourite event, you can have all that in your favour, but I think style-wise these 2 Koreans really do not suit the Danes.
Because of their solid defence, or
Exactly,
yeah,
for the reason of that.
yeah.
The Danes love to play attacking badminton, and the defence of the Koreans is just so good, and then eventually they turn it around and get on the attack, and then their attack is just as good as the Danes, and that means trouble,
Yeah.
big trouble.
Mathias Boe.
Yeah, the problem is that Carsten Mogensen has got a very, very good defence, but Mathias is not as good.
But Mathias Boe is very, very good at the front of the court. Look at this defence. There we go.
Yeah.
I told you it's good.
They don't get it down, and that's the problem. I see. Then they turn it around like this, and let's see what happens now.
Yep, 2 attacking shots. First one at Mathias Boe.
And see, this simplifies everything I want to say about this match. That exact rally is the problem for the Danes, and what is so good for the Koreans.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's got to do as much as possible. Get himself to the front of the court.
2-4.
Yeah, the shot played by Lee Yong Dae was not the best of shots, but the principle of Mathias Boe following up was absolutely the right thing to do.
Yeah. It's a good serve.
Service over. 5-2.
Well, I've talked about Mathias Boe's qualities at the front of the court. We really need to even it out by talking about Lee Yong Dae's undoubted qualities at the front of the court, the way he reads the game.
Fault.
Oh, fault called.
6-2.
Took the shuttle before it had crossed over the nets. And the Danes looking towards the giant screen to have a little look at that again. Yeah, quite right too.
Yes.
Yep.
It wasn't coming over.
No.
That shot wasn't coming over.
Yeah, good umpiring. Well done.
Fault. Service over. 3-6.
Good finish here by Carsten Mogensen. He saw that Lee Yong Dae was trying to turn the events, and he very quickly closed it down.
Good rally.
Well covered by Carsten. That was really well covered.
And a good smash from Carsten Mogensen to end the rally. Look at the shuttle, is absolutely disintegrated.
4-6.
Yeah, stamp of frustration. He read it.
7-4.
Serve, return and third shot. We always talk about it, don't we, Morten?
Yes, we do, and this is where the Danes are so good. And that's why Mathias was really not happy with the execution here. But that's the chance they have. This is the chance they have to play. That's the 3 shots. If they can keep on settling the Korean pair, that's where they must do it.
Service over. 5-7.
Yeah, good judgment.
Service over. 8-5.
Worth taking the chance to put the
Yes.
pressure on?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. But whether it will pass Lee Yong Dae, I'm not sure. As you pointed out just before, he is so very good at the net.
Pushed it long. Now he's Mathias Boe talking to the service judge.
Yeah, I think Mathias is showing signs of frustration already, and that's the least they need.
Yeah, and that's worrying. Yep, low serve is
Service
short of
over.
the mark.
6-9.
Oh, that's well taken. Boe at his
7.
best.
9.
Yeah, he read that one well. And this is where the Danes, as I said earlier, this is where they really have to win the most in order to stay in the match, and I think they won 3 now. Just lately, from 5 till 8 or 6 till 8 at least on that situation, and that's exactly what they have to do.
Well, I like the thought process there.
Yeah,
That he was really going for the acute angle.
He did. He did. And you can see the 2 Koreans, they're throwing themselves forward to get it. Look at that. Both of them going forward. They can see it's coming, but whether they can get it or not, we will never know.
Yeah. They do have very, very deep defensive stances, don't they?
They have. And the Danes, they know it, so they're trying to exploit it as well.
Service over. 9, 10.
But it will be interesting to see if the Danes can keep up this this pace and this pressure and keep staying with their opponents, or whether they will drop slightly in pace and then Koreans will run away with it.
Yeah. That was the effective one, because the Koreans are so deep in their defence.
Yes.
Very clever play.
Yeah, I think Mathias has really played well. 10-all. I think he has done really, really well.
Yeah. In fact, it's the Danes who go to the mid-game interval with the advantage. 6 of the last 7 points.
Så slår vi, så tænker vi, okay, nu er de fået lov 5 gange, så skal vi lave en anden. Så skal vi hakke til det stadigvæk. Hvis ikke vi vil.
Nej, det er rigtigt, men vi skal bare sørge for her, som vi også har gjort nu her, at de gange, vi sætter cuttet ind, ikke også? Og det er faktisk rigtig godt at gøre det på Yong Dae-Yoo. Så skal Netman, han skal bare gå, fordi at han prøver at fedte den ind til nettet hver gang der. Og så er det rigtig godt nu, vi er virkelig opmærksomme efter de korte saver på at komme ind i spillet, ikke også? Og vores bagmand, han skal helt op, for de trykker ikke. De prøver at fedte den næste også. Godt, det kan godt være, at den kommer flat, men den kommer ikke hårdt flat.
Fordi når vi har angrebet, og vi så køber vi, og så giver vi dem tid, så kommer de bare tilbage, så løber de os ved igen. Ja.
Well, 6 of the last 7 points for the Danes. I guess Jesper Larsen, the coach, is pretty happy with them right now, but he was saying something about the flat play. What was that?
Yes, he's saying that it's correct that the Koreans, they play flat, but they play soft shots flat, like this. They don't really blast the flat ones, and therefore they have to make sure that the front player is really ready to intercept and block it and get into it and be ready at all costs, because it's not like, okay, it's coming too fast, I can't touch it. It's even though it's flat, it's still softer flat ones.
Yeah, so there's still the opportunity.
Yes.
To intercept, yeah.
Because they don't want to lift, but they're not really driving them very hard.
Lunged. 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 Thank you.
Well, Lee Yong Dae, over his career, has amassed 34 Super Series titles over the two disciplines, men's doubles and mixed doubles as well. And he's just concentrating on his mix now. Oh, that might be worth a challenge.
No, it's out.
No, it's out.
It's out.
11.
Well, 3 points since the mid-game interval, and all 3 points to the Koreans.
I think the big question mark, as I said earlier, can the Danes sustain at this level?
Oh, that was a shocking serve. That wasn't the best from Carsten Mogensen either. Why do you say that? Because of the age of Mathias Boe, 34, Carsten Mogensen, 31?
Come here.
No, not really.
If you need something, ask me, okay?
Okay.
Good umpiring again, because Mathias Boe, he was
14.
talking to the service judge, and that could be perceived as
11.
intimidation.
I don't think it's got anything to do with the age. It's simply just the physicality of the play.
Yeah. Yeah. Good rally from the Danes.
Yes, very, very good. Well played.
Service over. 12, 14.
That's lovely play from Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong.
That's clever. That
Isn't
is
it?
really brings a smile to my face. That's a clever shot. This one here, that one there. It looks like nothing. But Mathias Boe just can't get out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, he is playing well, isn't he, Boe?
Over.
He is. It's very impressive. He gets that one down on the
15.
third one. Very impressive.
Oh,
Service over.
I thought he was trying to get out of the way of that.
13.
He was trying to get away from it, but somehow he played it.
Oh, such a good serve from Lee Yong Dae.
Yeah, but I think it was short.
Yeah, and so does
13.
Mathias Boe. He
Yeah.
turned to his partner as if to say, should have played that. Yeah, he looks down towards the line. But it is a good serve if you make your opponent play it.
I couldn't agree with you more. We will never know if it was short or not.
Out.
Now, Mathias Boe is once again having a word with the service judge.
He hits the shuttle
No,
twice.
no.
No?
Eye control, yes.
Yeah, but how can he get and then
Yes.
make it spin that way?
No, okay. Mogensen.
Well, they're saying it must be a double hit. How can you make the shuttle spin that way?
No. This is just there. Please play.
But it's not allowed.
Hits the theater.
Yes.
Twice. The shot can't go like
Please
this.
play.
Okay.
18. 13.
Now, let's just backtrack on that, Morten. The Danes were saying that he must be striking the serve or the shuttle twice. I don't see how he was doing that.
No, we have to get a lot closer to that service situation if we can comment on it, but they're claiming that he's kind of making a double hit, and that makes the shuttle spin, so it's impossible to retrieve or play a good return on. That's out.
Service over 19-14.
That's a super serve.
20
Game points have arrived.
Yeah. I think it's a shame because I think the Danes are spending too much mental energy on that, and I think they're losing focus of what actually is the most important, trying to win the match.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think they have really played a good game. They have played a very, very good game. So they have soaked off a lot of pressure. They have played well. They've been good around the service situation. And still they're 20-14 down, 15 now. But I think it's got a lot to do with the fact that they get frustrated, irritated about that serve.
Opening game to the world number ones, Yong Dae-Yoo and Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong. 21-15. Just 20 minutes of play.
And out of the picture we saw the coach Jesper Larsen approaching the umpire, complaining as well, and that's obviously not according to the book.
No, he shouldn't be trying to intimidate or influence either.
Vi har faktisk vores servmodtagninger sidder fint. Vi er deroppe. Vi skal bare have vores bagmand. Han skal hele tiden med op bagved, fordi de kommer blødt tilbage til os.
Og en gang imellem i hans første sæson, altså jo, han vidste, at jeg bare flot ud, så kommer bare vælge fra det. Måske vide lige pladsen.
Hvis når de der situationer opstår, det der,
Well, it's just really difficult to hear any of that, Morten.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
No.
But I wouldn't say I didn't get anything, but what I heard was basically a lot the same on these sort of softer, flat ones. And how important it is for the player from the back to step up and get into it.
Yeah. Close down the mid-court area.
Yes.
Level. Play.
That's clever. Oh my goodness, he's got it back. What a dive from Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong.
But not only that, how accurate it was.
Yeah. Look at this.
Forced Mathias to play the best shots he could. And what a reply.
string gone from Mathias? No?
Perhaps. But I don't think so. I think he would have been running then.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's gone. I thought he would have been trying to change it
Service over.
sort of midway.
1-0. One all, play.
Always pushed it long.
2-1.
And that's another racket gone. Yeah, we were talking about this the other day, weren't we?
We were talking about how many points they're losing on it.
Yeah.
The
we
tension in the strings.
Yeah. Yeah, just releasing all the tension there so that it doesn't distort the racket head. I was talking to one of the stringers earlier. He's on his way home tomorrow. He needs to stay. If the Danes win, he'll be really busy.
Overworked. But he is not the only one, I'm sure. So there will still be plenty left.
Yeah, there's an army of stringers here. They do a wonderful job. My goodness, they work hard, don't they? How is it that the Koreans can, you know, when they do get the attack in the rally, the number of times, 2 downward shots, end of rally? Is it the placement of the shot or the power of the shot? Why is it so devastating when they're on the attack?
Placement.
Placement.
Obviously, they have good power, but placement is really good. They very often get the opponent on the right side, which is the wrong side of the opponent.
Yeah.
Service over 2-3. Line judge, please. Line judge.
Ja. Ja, ja. Mest stadigvæk på dem, hvor I slår lidt blødere. Når I slår hårdt, så river han som regel til den.
They're talking
Man
about
kan godt
Yong
råbe til
Dae's
makkeren, hvis man
defense,
cutter, så kan makkeren gå
that
fremad.
he's blocking and following up, and he's always blocking cross on the softer ones, not on the hard ones, but on the softer smashes, the half smashes and so on. Yong Dae will block it cross, which is correct.
Service over 4-2.
You can almost see the frustration or irritation in the face of Mathias Boe, can't you? You know, thinks that the service judge is calling faults when they should be called, and then opponents hit net cord returns of serve, and he's getting, look at him, he's getting more and more frustrated.
2.
Yeah. He's got to lower the level of frustration and focus on trying to win the match.
Yeah.
And I think in the first game he did really well.
Yeah.
Up till 13, 14, when they started having that big discussion on the serve, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Service over.
But, you know, it amazes me, Morten. Not only are they the Danes in their 30s, they've been Olympic silver medalists in London 2012. They've been World Championship silver medalists last year, bronze medalists this year. They've been European champions. They've won a total of 20 titles throughout their career. They should have enough experience not to allow this to get to them.
It's a matter of temperament, I think. And
Okay.
But I also think, whatever way we look at it, they don't have so many chances left, do they?
Another racket gone.
6-3.
No, I agree. The Koreans are playing well, and yeah,
And you know, Mathias is, how old was it? 34.
34,
Carsten 31, 32.
31.
Yeah. You know, they don't have, like, in terms of badminton, the future in front of them. So
No.
they got to make it count. And I think sometimes the frustration can come from the fact that I don't get that many more chances.
Yeah,
So
I
I
know.
have to make this one count.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can follow me on that
I
one.
follow you completely, because, you know, there's I've seen it in tennis with Roger Federer, you know, the number of chances, and the Wimbledon final this year. Did he get the jitters? Maybe in the final set against Rafa Nadal, because how many chances does he have? You see it with golfers the whole time. It's the older golfers that get the yips on the putts, because they know the number of chances to win the major are going to be few and far between.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're over the hill. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
I'm just saying that statistically, no matter how you look at it,
Yeah.
it is like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Both you and I have been through that. We've experienced
all been
that.
there. We've
Yeah.
all been there. Good play there. Very good defense by Boe. Another one. Good block.
Service over. 7-4. Yong Dae. Fourth. Service over. 5-7.
He's placing his smashes very, very well today, Mathias Boe.
He is, and he has made fantastic improvements on his attack. I remember early days when I was part of this as well, and coaching them on occasions, and so very often I had to say to Mathias, you know, it's not enough just to hit once and then play a drop shot and run forwards. You have to make it count, and you have to follow through. If you have to hit 5 times, 6 times in a row, this is what you have to do. And I think he has realized and learned over the years that when you got this attacking opportunity, yes, you have to make it count.
Yeah.
Because before he just hit one smash and then a drop shot and running forward.
Mogensen, please. Service over. 8-5.
That's nice defence. Yeah.
Service over.
Excellent play. Really, really good play here
6,
by the Danes.
8.
And for once, Lee Yong-Dae was really caught. You don't see that very often.
No.
But I love to see the Koreans play, how they have this kind of 100% pace and attack, and you know, it's just so fast and smooth, and they're moving so well for one another.
Seven, 8.
Ah, some Danish fans in.
Play. Yes, play.
Well, Lee Yong-Dae wants the shuttle change. Mathias Boe says no. And the umpire says just play on.
And Lee Yong-Dae is just having a laugh. Okay, never mind.
Goodness, he held that for a long time.
He
didn't
did. He really did.
Service over.
Yeah,
9.
had a clear indication of the frustration from Mathias Boe.
Service over. 8, 9.
Oh, string gone in Lee Yong-Dae's racket. Didn't sound right, did it?
No.
10, 8.
It's another racket gone. Mathias Boe. That's 4 this game.
Yes.
And we're not even at the mid-game interval. Yeah, he's going to snip out the strings again. It's 40% of the Koreans' points in this game have come from broken strings from Mathias Boe. Every time he's broken a string, they've lost the point, haven't they?
Under normal circumstances, I agree with you, yes. But he actually won the last one.
9, 10.
Oh, yes, I do beg your pardon. Oh, flick serve is perfect.
10-all.
Well, as with the opening game, it's going to be just 1 point in it at the mid-game interval. And as with the opening game, the advantage is with the Danes. Just under 40 minutes of play.
Vi skal turde gøre de der du saver kort, og bare rammer den, og så spiller vi derfra.
Det er rigtig godt, hvis I prikker lidt hårdere til den, ned til bagmanden der, fordi at han vil så gerne ind selv, Leon, hvis I fedter den til ham. Det er der, han er god, ikke også? Hvor det der prik, der du giver, så han kommer til at stå dernede, ikke også? Ja. Så skal vi bare have dig, når Bo prikker den der, så skal du gå med om hans baghånd, som vi snakker, eller forhånd, som vi snakker om lige før, så du går derop. Men det er alfa og omega, det er, når vi selv saver, så skal vi stikke det hoved op. Når de saver, og vi har modtaget ned under netholderen, ned på bagmanden, så skal vi begge to op med hovedet, sådan, så vi kan bryde den næste også. Og når vi er i tvivl, så læser vi den ned i det forhåndshjørne, og så går vi fremad. Ja, med højde på. Ja. Så kan jeg tage nogen med ud på.
There we are. Coach, we'll take the rackets off to the stringers.
11-10, play.
So what was the advice there then, Morten?
When Lee Yong-Dae is at the front of the court, try not to challenge him with the softer shots. Push it further down to Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong and then take it from there. Because that's where the Koreans are best, is when Lee Yong-Dae is intercepting at the front of the net.
Service over. 11-all.
We had a rally in the opening game of 43, I think.
Yeah, in the 40s.
Mm.
Service over.
Well, he's not happy with himself, Lee Yong-Dae. He got back an incredible net shot, didn't he? Lifting it pretty deep in court, and then the relatively easy one he misses.
You can't believe it. Well, I like his expression in anyway. He's not, you know, super frustrated. He's just like, oh, it's always kind of a smile to his face.
Service over.
No, the fault is called on the Danes.
12.
On Carsten Mogensen. He can't believe it. Struck above the waist, says the service judge. Yeah, I agree. Raises, oh gosh, yes, that's well above the waist.
Some spot hot. Service over.
Well, often happens on the flick serve.
And if we see this one as well, I think it's very high as well. Look at that, look.
Yeah, that's never below the waist.
No.
That's chest high.
It is. And he's been serving like that for a long time. See, this is where I think the Koreans are good. Look at that. Look how
Unbelievable.
this is so
Going
good.
wide.
This is where they're so good. They cover one another so well.
Service over 14-13.
Yeah. When Lee Yong Dae went down, his partner came forward, and then when Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong went down, then Lee Yong Dae is covered.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
You so often see in partnerships that, you know, if one is down, the other one is just standing and waiting for him to get up again. But, you know, not say, okay, what can I do to cover? What can I do to help?
Yeah. Oh, that was going out, wasn't it?
Cross. Oh, cross. Oh, he's done that so often. I thought he was going cross on both occasions, but he did not.
What a good rally. It's gone long. And I suspect that may be the longest rally of this second game.
15.
Maybe of the match so far. Yeah, well long. Yeah, there you go. I thought it was the longest rally of the match so far.
Fifteen, 13.
Good serve again.
Sixteen, 13.
He was 16-13 to the Koreans in the first game as well.
Mogensen. Mogensen. Mogensen.
Where have you?
Come here.
Oh,
Mogensen. Come here.
Mogensen is being called.
Wait. Okay. Okay.
Now, what did he tell him off about?
He was
17.
hitting on the shuttle on the base when he was on the floor. When he wants to deliver the shuttle for his opponents for the serve.
Goodness, that was good movement from Lee Yong Dae. The indecision from Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong costing him dear.
Service over.
He couldn't get it far
14,
enough away.
17.
And clever shot by Carsten Mogensen. The steep smash. One of the trademarks of his game.
No change. Play. Play. No.
Tried a bit of trickery there, Mathias Boe round the back.
Yeah, he had no choice. He was caught.
Look, he's waiting for the forehand defence. Goes down his backhand side. You're right. He had no choice. He had to attempt that.
But it's been a hectic match, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The officials really had to work hard here, the umpire, the service judge, to keep everything in place. It's been a very, very hectic game.
Oh, that's magnificent. What a shot.
Service over. 15. 18.
Well, I'm thinking back to Thursday, Morton, when the Danes were playing against Endo and Hawakawa. They were a game and 16-19 down, so same points difference. They came back to win that. They've got to believe on that this can be done.
But I think they do.
Yeah.
I really think they do.
Oh, there's the interception we've been talking about.
Service over. 19. 15.
Yeah, Mathias is getting a little bit late on this, and that's enough.
No service short.
Service over. 16.
So here we are, 16-19.
Yeah, let's see. Wouldn't it be great if we have another game here? I think it's a very good match. Great for the sport to watch.
What did Coach Larson warn them about with Yong Dae and the block defence across court, and he follows forward to the net. And that was
16.
exactly what he did.
Yeah, you have to be careful. He's so good at it.
Yeah. Match point opportunities for the world number ones, Yong Dae and Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong.
But look at how they get out of it. Impressive.
Very, very impressive. 21-15, 21-16 in just under 54 minutes, and Carsten Mogensen is still muttering away about the serve and having a word with the service judge. So it's not to be a fifth Super Series finals final for the three-time former champions. but for this new Korean pair in their first appearance at the Super Series finals. They will contest for the title tomorrow. 21-15, 21-16 in 54 minutes. And that really was a tremendous performance by the Koreans.
Can you see it? I know it's not on purpose to do it, but it's unbelievable and you can't see it. Seriously, can't you see it? You can't see it? You can't see it?
Well, he's still talking to the service judge, and I'm not sure this should be allowed, Morten.
Seriously? I can't see it. Seriously? No, you can't see it. I think you need so when you come back to India, I think you need to change your glasses.
Well, we can't have players intimidating our court officials. I think the court officials have done a wonderful job all week. Well, Koreans into the final. So we know one pair in the men's doubles who will be in the final tomorrow, and it's the world number ones, Yong Dae-Yoo and Dae-Yoo Yeon Seong. But will they have Chinese opposition in Chai Biao and Hong Wei, or will it be Japanese, Endo and Hawakawa? That is yet to be decided. Well, what a great performance by Lee and Yu. Well, that concludes our semi-finals day here from the Hamdan Sports Complex. What a day it's been. We've had some great badminton. We really have been treated to the best of the best. Well, of course, it's finals tomorrow. All 5 finals. Do join us then. But in the meantime, from all of us here, especially from Morten Frost and myself, Jill Clark, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.